Hello, it's day 149 of taking Tolvaptan. Here it is, a good old Tolvaptan or Jynarque, the drug for patients with polycystic kidney disease. I'm on my 149th day, and at the moment I'm taking the 90 milligram and 30 milligram dose. So 90 milligrams in the morning, 30 milligrams in the evening, and I've been doing that for several months now. How's it going? Well, before I go on, just a standard disclaimer. Nothing I say is medical advice here. It's all personal opinion, and it's to do with my medical condition, and yours may well be different, and you need to take the advice of your doctor, not me. Okay? So, that said, how's it going? Well, here I am, surrounded by a whole load of mugs and bottles and glasses. Some of them are leaking. I see there's water on the table. Obviously banged the table. Now, why have I got these? This is what I drink in a day. I measured and counted and totted up my drinking of water and other fluids the other day, and it came to, did it come to 5 litres? 6 litres? No, actually it came to 8.5 litres. 8.5 litres. So what does that include? Well, they're not all full, all of these glasses. So some of these glasses have got more than others in. That's a well, it was a 330, but I've spilled some on the table there. Should I tell you what it is? Yeah, why not? Okay. So 600 ml of water in the early morning. So I woke up when did I wake up that time? At 5 o'clock, and 600 ml there. Then a cup of tea, 400 ml of tea, and then another 750 ml of water. And then about 9ish, another big mug of tea, small mug of tea, big mug of tea. All of those are decaffeinated tea. So I have no idea how closely that equates to water, but there you go. There's a good litre of decaffeinated tea there over the next couple of hours. And then over lunch, 600 ml of water, another 250 ml, and another 200 ml. That's all over a lunch hour. Big mug, decaffeinated tea again. Oh, my trusty steed. Still haven't named this jug. Well, maybe I did name it on another one, but I've forgotten the name. Another 750 ml of water there. Some more tea, 250 ml, decaffeinated again. Oh, that might have been a caffeinated one. That was 4:30. I like to have a cup of caffeinated tea at 4:30. Cheers. 330 ml of water. Went for a run and drank 250 ml of water. After that, I must have drunk something during that, so I don't know what happened there. Maybe the 330, maybe that 330 was during the run. I think it probably was, and that was after the run. And that's my running bottle. It's quite neat, isn't it? So that's, when it's full, that's 330 ml, and it's not too heavy. So for that's the one that's dripping anyway. For half an hour run, that's quite a good amount. Another big mug of tea, and then what was in that? It wasn't tea, it wasn't water. It's transparent. And that was nice. That was about 7 o'clock, and then a cup of cocoa, and then in the evening, quite a lot of water in the evening. So in all, before I went to bed, about a litre, 750 ml to a litre, and then that would have been more than a litre and a half before I went to bed, and then last thing another 250 ml. So all those 4 are the evening drinks. So in all, 8.5 litres. Of water, tea, decaffeinated, and sometimes caffeinated, and other fluids. And what's this one? This is the one I'm drinking at the moment. So, what's it like to drink that amount of water? It goes down really easily, and it comes out just like that. So you are like a tap, really, in terms of going to the loo. I reckon that I go to the loo every hour and a quarter. So in terms of planning, that's what I'm planning for. If I have a meeting, or if I'm going on a journey of some kind, I reckon I'm planning to be able to go for an hour and a quarter without needing a loo. I can push it maybe 2.5, 2 hours, but boy do I notice when that happens. And particularly travelling by car, that's a real pain. So travelling by car, I plan in, or I try and remember to plan in, stops. Now, what has happened actually recently is that I keep forgetting that I'm drinking so much water. So there are 2 problems with that. One, dehydration, and what's the other? Yeah, you get stuck somewhere without any water, which also leads to dehydration. And so I still find myself, even after 149 days, I still find myself sometimes just having to say to myself, David, drink a lot of water. There are some days when I feel thirsty and it just is the obvious thing to do. Other days I have to remind myself, go and get a glass of water, fill up your jug, fill up your bottle and take it with you. I still find it a little embarrassing is not quite the right word, but embarrassing to go to a meeting or something with my big bottle of water and be guzzling water all the way through. There you go. I wanted to say a word about travelling because I've had over the last couple of months have been a couple of occasions when I have not taken Tolvaptan for one day while I've been on a journey somewhere. So the other day there was a relative's funeral and we had to drive quite a long distance. So I didn't take the morning dose of Tolvaptan. Same when we went a little short break to Berlin and we flew. I didn't take both doses, but what I was going to say was that I found that I don't take the morning dose, but it's not kind of an instant effect. So I'm still drinking and going to the loo at a normalish, maybe slightly reduced amount, up until around about midday on the day when I don't take the first dose. So I'm still going to the loo every hour and a quarter, every hour and a half, still drinking 300 to 500 ml an hour. And then after lunch, that's when I really notice a difference on a day when I haven't taken Tolvaptan, when I've been travelling. And after lunch, after about midday, 12 noon, I find that I go for 2 hours, 3 hours before I need the loo. I'm not drinking so much, although I drink quite a lot anyway, and before I was on Tolvaptan I was already drinking 4 to 5 litres. So I'm quite used to drinking a lot, but even so I noticed a difference. So it's worth it if you've got a long journey and your physician allows you and you have checked all that sort of thing. It's worth the break. And then at the other end of the day, of course, I get a better night's sleep because I don't have to wake up in the middle of the night for a drink and for the loo. So that's travelling. I've done that. So I did that with a trip to Berlin at both ends, and I did that with my relative's funeral when we travelled for that, just for a day. And that seems to have worked okay. And then the next day, go straight back on it. I went straight back on it again and straight back into the rhythm of the routine of drinking, going to the loo, and all of that. And how is my actual kidney function going? All right, actually, it hasn't changed very much since I've been on Tolvaptan. It's around the 50 mark for eGFR, and I had a bit of a drop, if you remember, but that seems to be a one-off, and I'm back up again. And that at the moment is constant, but there you go. It's only 5 months. I mean, lucky me. And I have a regular 4 weekly blood tests, and my liver function, which is something that they keep an eye on when you're on Tolvaptan, that's been great as well, so no problems with that. So that's an update. I think I covered everything I wanted to say. I hope you like my selection of glasses and mugs and everything. This is my current favourite. Apologise if you don't like the company, but it's such a great mug, and you get 400 ml of tea, decaffeinated or otherwise, in that, so that's a goodie. And of course, still sticking with this wonderful device by my side, and alongside this little one, which is handy occasionally. So there we go. Thanks for watching. Do leave comments. If you on Tolvaptan or you want to know something, just ask in a comment. Very happy to reply. My own replies. I'm not a physician. It's my own opinion. It may not apply to your situation, but there you go. Why not ask? Thanks for watching. See you next time.